And now to the tragic boat mishap that occurred in Borgu, Niger State, where the death toll has risen to 31. Niger State Emergency Management Agency confirms that the two missing persons have been found dead, bringing search and rescue operations to a close. 50 passengers were rescued after the boat carrying about 90 people capsized yesterday at Galsawa community. Well, our senior reporter Chanemi Bamaye is standing by with more details on this incident. Chanemi, good to have you join us. Talk to us about this latest incident. We know this is not the first time this is happening in that state.
All right, Kai Olabide, it's quite unfortunate again to be talking about this in 2025, talking about boat mishaps and the unfortunate scenarios around how they happened. First, the people were not wearing life jackets, and then secondly, the boat was overcrowded. And up until this time, we don't even know the exact number of persons that were on board that boat. You know, they said it's about 90 persons, but we're not sure why, because there wasn't even a passenger's manifest. And these are some issues that call for urgent concern. Just a couple of months ago in April, the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy visited Niger State and flagged off distribution of life jackets, 3,000 life jackets, 3,500 life jackets to different states in the country, especially those within the riverine communities. But yet we see that these things are not being enforced. You know, that's what I can say, that enforcement of usage of life jackets for safety reasons is really, really low. And I think that's where the state needs to do more. Just 16 out of 25 local government areas in Niger State are along the river banks, and so water transportation is very essential for these people. That's their only means of transportation, because you have bad roads and they can't use the road. So it means that the structure around marine transportation must be taken seriously, and that's what all of these boat mishaps and incidents is revealing.
To help us understand the cause of this situation, talk to us about what the process is like boarding this boat, and if there is a form of enforcement as to those who board this boat, especially.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty, erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Voted as the best TV station of the year. TVC News breaks into the core of every event as they happen.
And also, the health of the boat must be clearly checked. All of these are not being taken care of, which is why we are having some of these issues.
And from what you told us, 50 passengers were rescued after the boat carrying about 90 people. That's about 40 persons dead. What's the latest as to those who were rescued?
All right. The State Emergency Management Agency said their rescue operations has been called off, and I'm sure the people are being taken care of right now. The ones that were rescued, they live in those communities, you know, so normally they will return to their everyday activity and of course mourn the death of their loved ones. But somehow this is the rainy season. Like I said earlier, the rivers are overflowing in this season. So you will most likely expect this kind of situation to happen again if proper measures are not put in place.
Chanemi, thank you for that update. We'll come back to you as soon as we can, rather. That's our senior reporter live for us in Niger, Chanemi.